He's always on.
On it. On it.
Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Oh,
it is such an honor for me, personally, lifelong fan. I can't believe that I get to dress up like David Letterman and interview Alice Cooper for Halloween. That's a great job.
I'm the only person that doesn't have to dress up like somebody else.
I gotta be honest, I just remembered this tonight. One of the first nightmares that I remember as a child, I've never told you this, we've met before, I've never told you this, but I had this nightmare when I was like 6 years old. I saw footage of your concert, and I had this dream that I was there, and there were like cyclopses and guillotines, and then this conveyor belt of unmentionable something like covering you. And so before I even bought one of your records, you were already freaking me out.
He was my target audience.
That's right.
You were my target audience.
And that was the night that I became a man.
Yes,
I honestly believe it.
Well, rock and roll, horror, comedy, vaudeville, they're all in bed together.
Yeah.
As long as the songs are great.
Yeah.
Then you can be anything you want to be. I mean, that being a songwriter. If the song is great, then you can put it on stage, and then you can decorate it any way you want to decorate it. But the song comes first. The cake comes before the icing.
Absolutely.
We just use that much icing.
You got a lot of icing.
Yeah.
And you tour like crazy.
Just finished, just got back from New Zealand 2 days ago. And Australia, New Zealand, South America, Mexico, Europe, our third time in Europe. But, we're on the same schedule you guys are on.
Yeah, but you're Alice Cooper.
Well, I do leave a trail of blood behind me.
That's right. Do you have like any sort of pre-show ritual sort of thing that you do?
Every lead singer I know has got some sort of weird idiosyncrasy. Roger Daltrey fly fishes in his bed, just in his room. He practices. Peter Frampton irons. He irons. We used to throw all of our clothes into his dressing room, and he'd iron everything. I throw knives.
You throw knives?
I pick out people, and I put them on my board, and I throw knives. One in particular, though.
Wow. Oh, yeah, evidently we have a clip. Here's a... Oh!
I'm a ninja.
You actually know what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
I can put 30 knives right, like in a grapefruit. Right
no,
there.
thank you.
Yes.
That's a little scary. Now, I have a question. So your new album, Paranormal, have you ever had any sort of paranormal experiences?
I had a weird thing happen with Joe Perry. Joe Perry and I were in a house that my manager owned up in Copiague, New York.
Yeah.
And we were going to write a song and we both just got out of rehab. I know, weird, isn't it? Rock and roll guys.
Imagine. It's hard to believe.
And we both just got out. We went to this house. If you were going to look for a location for a horror movie, it would be this house. So all day, we got in, I opened up my suitcase, go in the bathroom, come back out, and the suitcase is closed. Okay, well, I just got out of rehab. And then I go in the bathroom and the water's on. And I go, that's weird, I don't remember turning that water. All day this happened, So that night at dinner, we're sitting there, and everybody's going, I put my guitar pick down over here, and it ended up over there, and all day. And while we're talking, the basement is under us. And it's not just a little... It sounds like somebody's moving furniture in the basement, and we're both sitting there like, it's like an Abbott and Costello movie, Finally, somebody says, and it's not like the movies where you go, let's get a flashlight and go down and see what it is.
Yeah.
No, we were out the door. And I asked Shep, I said, your house in Copiague? He goes, oh, yeah. He said, the guy wrote the Amityville Horror there.
Oh.
And I went, ah.
Oh, no.
And you were going to tell me when? And the guy actually, he said, my mom was having a dinner party, and the dining room table moved a foot to the right during dinner. I've had a few of those.
You've had a few?
Yes.
Well, that's terrifying, but I don't know if it's as terrifying as this.
Yes.
And could you please explain?
The one on the right was accused of killing a chicken on stage.
Okay.
That never happened, all right? The one on the left is a mass murderer of chickens. And I get all the publicity, right? One chicken. And the chicken, we're doing the show, right? Somebody throws a chicken on stage, and I'm going, Well, I didn't bring it, you know. So I pick it up, and I'm from Detroit, so it has feathers, it has wings. It should fly. They don't fly as much as they plummet.
Yeah, it's
The audience tore it to pieces, threw it back up on stage, and the next day in the paper, Alice Cooper kills chicken, eats blood. And Frank Zappa calls me up and he said, "Did you kill a chicken last night on stage?" I said, "No," and he says, "Oh, don't tell anybody, they love it." So I'm now the big chicken killer.
That's right. Paranormal is available now.